Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for coming out to the Starlight Gala. Give yourselves a big round of applause just for showing up tonight. Welcome, everybody here. Welcome all of you who are joining us from somewhere else around the world by Facebook or Instagram or wherever you are. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us. Just before we... the reason why we're here tonight to see a fabulous, fabulous play by Kristen De Silva, and also to share with you kind of some plans of what we've got in store for you coming up over the course of the next year or so. But a couple of folks I want to thank. First of all, I want to thank the Bluebird Cafe and Grill, the Craft Pizza Bar, Revival 1863, and of course, the great gang up at Rustic Local Bistro. Give it up for them, please, for being incredible supporters. Incredible sponsors. They're always there when we need them. Also, Quest for Cakes for these fabulous desserts, the Chocolate Shop, and Lavender Blue Catering. Give it up for them as well, please. So, here it is. Oh, you're so excited, aren't you, Sylvia? I can just see it. Here it is. Here's what it looks like. And we've been hanging on to this for a while. We've had this season planned for quite some time. And as always, it's a thrill and a joy to be sharing it with friends and family, because we think of you that very much that way. You are the reason why we're here. This is your theater. It's not my theater. It's not Sharon's. It's your theater. And we hope that you can continue to place your trust in us, that we will bring you exquisite art, wonderful entertainment, and artists of the design capabilities and acting capabilities that you're going to see on the stage tonight and always. That's what we strive to bring here, is excellence. So should we get right to it? I guess we better talk about what it is. First of all, you're going to see a wonderful show tonight, By the Light of a Story. It's a world premiere by Kristen De Silva. We've done a number of Kristen's plays. Please tell your friends and neighbors. Also, don't forget that we still have one more show in the season. We're sharing the news of the season a little bit earlier with you this year, but we're doing the world premiere of the Darktown Strutters Ball, which is going to be an absolutely sensational show. Cassell Miles and Leslie McCurdy, we've been working on that really hard, and it's going to be a really, really magical time. So there's still great stuff to happen this season. But let's talk about next season. As always, when we start the season, we like to start with something that just kind of reminds us all, oh yeah, it's time to go back to the theater, get away from the cottage, get away from summer, start thinking about what that is. B, you ready?
I couldn't be more ready.
Okay. Our special presentation next year that we're starting with is... We're doing a great show called Vegas Nights, starring Derek Marshall. This is a crooner show. If you love Sinatra, if you love Bobby Darin, if you love all that great music. You've seen Derek on our stage before. He was last here with Nick Arnold. They did their great Lewis and Martin show, which was here about 4 or 5 years ago. Fantastic performer, and it's going to be a really, really great. It's got a six-piece band. It's a real kind of Las Vegas kind of feeling show, and it's going to be a fantastic way to start off in the fall. The first show of the season, okay, let it go. It's a play called Tip of the Iceberg. It's written by Chris Raitt and Mark Williams and Janine Bowe, and it's set in Newfoundland, and it's the tale of two rather crazy fishermen who find themselves out sort of somewhere off the coast, sort of tracking down icebergs and some other kind of stuff that comes their way. It's a hilarious comedy, and we're really thrilled to be bringing it to you. It's a great way to start the season, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Debbie Collins, what are you doing up there? Anybody who saw everybody together? 1, 2, 3, boo. Boo! For those of you at home who might not get that gag that we're all in on, Debbie, of course, played the evil stepmother in our panto Cinderella, and was just seen, of course, I'm glad you didn't boo her, in Doris and Ivy in the Home, which was, yeah. Debbie, of course, was a real driving force behind Cinderella, which was the first time we had ever done a panto. And she worked with an incredibly talented and handsome young fellow. These are the jokes. Anyways, Debbie is allowing me to ride her coattails again this year. And we've got another great pantomime that we're going to bring to you. Debbie, what is it? Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, A Fairy's Tale. I'm sure everybody knows the lyrics to Gimme, 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 a Man Who's from Dundalk. People are singing it all over town. It's really, really great. Debbie, thank you. Are we going to have some fun with that show?
Oh, you know it.
Will you be in it again for us?
Listen, I am promising that there are 30% more shenanigans in this show.
Okay, we better get writing. So far it's got a title, and a pretty good one too, I think. Our next show, Ingrid, let it go. Drop that down for us. It's a show called The Beaver Club. We are going back to Newfoundland again. This is the story of 4 incredible women who decide to go on a road trip leaving Toronto and winding up in Newfoundland. It's one of the funniest plays that I think I have ever read. I guarantee you're going to have a great time on the road with these 4 remarkable women who are going to take us on a really, really fun-filled, very heartfelt, and wonderful adventure. It's written by Barb Scheffler. Barb grew up in the Huckley Valley, and we are thrilled to be able to have her work here. And then, what else have we got? Oh, are we doing some other plays too? Oh, there's some over here. Who's up there? Aisling. Drop the next banner, please. Tonight on stage, you were going to see a remarkable actor, Mark Crawford. Mark is also an accomplished playwright. We've done many, many, many of his plays here. The last one you saw was the new Canadian Curling Club last season. Right on. Yeah, great show. We've done Stag and Doe. We've done Bed and Breakfast. Well, this is Bed and Breakfast. This is a wonderful comedy, again, of 2 young men who come into a community very much like ours. And the title might kind of tell you the reason why they're in the community, but it's a wonderful, wonderful show. It's had a tremendous, it's been produced all over the country. It's a great hit, and we're thrilled to be able to have one of Mark's shows back on stage, and you're totally going to love him on stage in the show tonight. The last show of the season, Amanda, let it go. Somehow that title and the name Norm Foster seem to go hand in hand. Norm, I know you're out there in Fredericton watching, so everybody here is really excited that we're going to be doing one of your shows. Sleeping Beauty and this show, Norm's show, are world premieres, so we're really excited. You're going to be the first audiences anywhere to see those shows. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's a brand new show that Norm has just written for us, and hopefully he's going to be here. And there it is. That's what your playbill looks like for next season. So, lots of fun, lots of music. Debbie Collins, what more can you ask for? For those of you that are at home and that can't, Marilyn and Daryl, I think you're watching from Salt Spring. Norm's in Fredericton. Edwin and Jan, you're in Panama City. So thanks again for joining us. You're going to be able to catch this show and all of our shows on our Stage to Screen online video. So if you know somebody, there's no excuse to ever miss a Theatre Orangeville show ever again. You're either going to watch it in person or you're going to watch it online. So please check that out. There's something else that I'm supposed to do. What else am I supposed to do? Somebody tell me what else. Yes, it occurs to me. So, as we've said a number of times, and we all know, the last 4 years have been whatever they've been. And here we all are, still standing here, still enjoying each other's company face to face, still bringing joy and happiness and adventure and excitement to our community, and together as we share something as wonderful as the play that we're going to see tonight, and that we're going to see all the great shows that we're going to do. Would not be possible were it not for all of the people that are standing up around this gallery here tonight who have made the last 4 years possible, who through their passion and love and dedication and hard work have ensured that this little bumblebee called Theatre Orangeville is somehow still able to fly. You have been tremendous supporters, but the people that have sat up nights and cried and been creative and come to the table with all kinds of energy and passion, thank you, my friends, for making this possible. Okay? I do not believe that this theater company would be here today were it not for those extraordinary efforts and also the extraordinary efforts of an amazing, amazing individual who has been on our staff for many, many, many years, is General Manager Sharon Aliff. Yes. However, I'm sad to say that Sharon will no longer be sitting in that chair. Sharon has accepted a position that is a significant advancement and truly reflects what she does and who she is and what she has meant to this community. I present to you the new Executive Director of Theatre Orangeville. Yes. And it says so right on the front of the brochure.
And on all those.
And all of those too. David Nairn, Artistic Director, Sharon Aoff, Executive Director. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, guys. And so far I haven't fallen off. But I still have to get down. So anyways, thank you all for coming out. Thank you for being such great supporters. Thank you for caring so darn much. Come on upstairs. Let's see a wonderful show. And thank you again. See you soon. Get your subscriptions.